content follower reached out recently with this question. Oh my goodness, it is one that so many people struggle with, right? And I think that it is the one that causes so many people to reject faith and belief in God. Let's face it, the answer is really hard to hear and it's even harder to accept. But nonetheless, it is the one that I fully and completely believe and trust in. I feel pretty confident in saying that that question is something that every one of us has wrestled with. And even if we don't say it out loud, and I too have been there praying and waiting and wondering why God seems to let the hurt of the world keep happening. No one is alone in feeling this way, right? And you're not broken because you're asking these questions. It doesn't mean you're not a believer. It means you just need answers. If we take a look at Psalms, David is doing the same thing. God included those cries in his words so that we know he's big enough for them. One of the hardest realities of living in this fallen world is that God gives people free will. And there's the answer that people really don't like to hear. It means that people can choose to hurt, manipulate, fail each other, even his children. It's not that he's indifferent. Scripture says that he is near to the brokenhearted and saves the crushed in spirit. And this is so hard, I know, but sometimes instead of yanking us out of it immediately, he holds us up in the middle of it, and he's shaping something that we just can't yet see. And I know that is not a neat and easy answer, but I believe that it's true. If you look at Joseph, he was betrayed and imprisoned for years, but he was able to say later, "You meant evil against me, but God meant it for good." And I think it's also true that God doesn't call us to stay in harm's way forever. He cares about justice and safety. When Elijah was exhausted and afraid, God gave him food and rest and a plan. And he didn't scold him for feeling desperate. He doesn't scold us for feeling desperate or for feeling doubtful. And I think that really shows us God's heart. He meets us in our weakness and he leads us step by step out of danger and into the life that we're meant to live. While we wait for that leading, it is okay to pray very specifically. Lord, show me one trustworthy person. Open one real door. Give me one next step. He promises wisdom to those who ask. So even when the help that you get feels either underhanded or inadequate or simply wrong, we're allowed to keep asking until God puts the right help in our path. I also told her that if it's any encouragement, seasons of feeling stuck are not wasted. God is still present even when we don't sense him. The Lord your God is in your midst, the mighty one who will save. That verse literally pictures him standing right beside us, holding us up, even singing over us when we're too tired to sing. Now, it's definitely possible that I may have gotten something a little bit wrong here, or I didn't say it well enough or clear enough. And I just want to remind you guys that I am learning and growing right alongside you. So my prayer for this person and for you and for myself is that God makes himself unmistakably real in the middle of our hard places and brings trustworthy people around us, and that he gives us the courage to step through the doors that he opens for us. I really hope this helps somebody today.